On Newshour Direct, Union Petroleum and Oil Minister Mr. Veerappa Moily. Mr. Moily, why are you shooting off the shoulders of the oil companies when it is the government which has decided to deregulate diesel prices?
Insofar as the diesel prices are concerned, there was a decision of 2010 when the cabinet actually took a decision to deregulate also the diesel along with the petroleum. But of course, it was not implemented in view of several concerns expressed by several stakeholders. Now, in fact, the Mr. Vijay Kelkar, he gave a report and his recommendations have been considered. And we have also considered many other common concerns of various stakeholders, including the consumers and middle class, and also with regard to the impact which may create on the price level. Then we took a decision that it is more appropriate to allow the liberty to the oil marketing companies to go in for a small correction.
Sir, this small
in relation to the market prices, in the days to come.
No, sir, this business of small correction is a great myth and the government is trying to pass that myth. It's a myth because, decontrolled petrol prices since 2010, there were 26 revisions with a 32% increase in prices. So, this whole business of small corrections, Mr. Minister, is a complete myth. I'm sure you'll agree with me. On fact.
You know that as far as the diesel under recovery concerned, it is 96,000 crores. Any
Sir,
day,
26 corrections of 32%.
And our import of the crude oil, petroleum product is more than 80%.
Sir, you're not answering my question.
The companies are, getting into problem. Fortunately, we have excellent oil marketing companies as on today. I think they are being shaken because of the shock from the subsidy, under recovery, and also with regard to the the price of imported petroleum products.
So this decision of yours will increase prices of food, prices of transport, prices of all essential items. It will further increase the inflation levels for the Aam Aadmi. Why has your government suddenly decided in a pre-election year? Is it because the budget is approaching and you can't do this after the budget? To simply protect the Aam Aadmi from inflation. Who is the Aam Aadmi?
Aam Aadmi, that is our topmost priority. But at the same time, you cannot, tomorrow the day should not come when the oil companies should close the bunkers, close all the.
So what about the food subsidy bill?
Everything and raise their hands. You cannot do that.
So what about your other subsidies?
Fact, we have to, in a balance, we have to work.
No, where is
a holistic approach, not an isolated approach.
No, sir, thank you for talking about balance, but where is the balance when it comes to the food subsidy bill, which is going to cost you 95,000 crore rupees? You cite economic decisions to justify, decisions such as today's, but why does your fiscal prudence not show up for totally populist schemes which are unworkable in the present context, like the right to food?
No. I think I don't think we can mix up these issues.
So it is completely linked.
Our economy will have to be sustained and taking into consideration the welfare of the people, the concerns of the people, and also run the company. You cannot close the company and provide these facilities.
So nobody's
at the same time, you cannot rudely, act in accordance with the market players. So that is why this is the most balanced decision.
Sir,
and even Vijay Kelkar gave a balanced report. But at the same time, we had to humanize it. That is why in whatever decision we take in this country, that should be sustainable and also must have a human space.
I don't understand.
This is how we have taken this decision.
So we are not on the issue of humanism or humanity. At the end of the day, in a pre-election year, the message is clear. The government wants to squeeze the middle class and build these vote banks through populist schemes which have not worked, like NRDGA, or through hiking food subsidies. It's a directly proportional relationship between your vote banks and your economic policies. This is not reforms, Mr. Moily.
No, middle class, you must know that 2009 election, major chunk of the middle class voted for the Congress. We have a great concern for the middle class and at the same time the Aam Aadmi. we have considered all aspects. Not that no political party will sacrifice the votes of the middle class, which is the biggest chunk now.
Well,
and that is the most influential class.
Yes.
And do you think that the Congress party or UPA government will be bereft of these ideas?
Well, I don't know, because I'm glad you acknowledge it, because it was that middle class which voted in the UPA back in 2009. I'll give you one example, Mr. Minister. Let's take an example of a family of 4 with an income of 25,000 rupees per month, living in a metro like Mumbai or Delhi. Now, Mr. Minister, that person will stand to be affected the most by this decision. That person is your middle class. What will you tell that person? Anyone between 25 to 50, 60,000 rupees, family of 4 living in Mumbai or Delhi or the metros, what would you tell that person today about the fiscal prudence that you are showing? About this kind of fiscal prudence?
No. I think, I don't think anybody has a best proposal to give diesel free, isn't it?
So I am not talking about
Do you have
diesel
any
free.
idea? That is
No,
the
I
best
am not
thing to
talking
happen.
about diesel
if
free.
If it can happen, and if you can get
So
that
I am
free.
talking about
And
your
I
other
don't-
subsidies.
You must also know that appreciate the problems of the government and also the concern.
So I
we must, allow these companies to run their business in a normal course. Fortunately, we have today the best of the companies we have. I don't think, we can shake the real sound basis upon which these companies have been bought. We have inherited these companies. We need to sustain them.
Sir, you are
forever.
repeatedly talking
This
about
is what
companies.
we are
I am
doing
talking
it.
about the people.
So that is why we could have straight away deregulated the diesel. We have not done it, even though the decision was taken as far back as 2010. That is why we have asked the companies to work on this balanced view with absolute human face, which will not have any impact on the price. Yes.
So what is a small correction? So 50 paise per month, 6 rupees a year, is that a small correction? 10 rupees in 17 months per litre of diesel, is that a small correction?
Kindly wait for the decision to be taken by the companies.
Finally,
if that was to be announced by me, I would have done it.
No, finally,
but at the same time, we should know we have, increased the LPG cylinder limit from 6 to 9. That itself will cost us 9,600 crores.
Sir, I am only saying today, if you were trying to sell this, what you have done today in terms of saying this is good reforms, then you took one step forward, pure economic thinking. You took half a step forward on what you did on LPG. You took 4 steps back. So finally, Mr. Minister, does your government and do you personally accept that there is a complete lack of economic consistency backing your decisions today?
No. There is economic consideration with a human face. That is the thrust.
Veerappa Moily, my question was of consistency, but I thank you for joining me on News Hour Direct.